Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Venus 2.5 and 3.5 inch external hard drive enclosures. What's included in the 2.5 inch hard drive external enclosure is a user's manual, a floppy disk with drivers, also two USB cables, one for the data and one for the power. Now how the power one works is this end goes plugged into the 2.5 inch external enclosure, and then this end goes plugged into your computer's USB port, and of course this one's used for data. This end goes plugged into your computer's USB port, and this one goes plugged into the 2.5 inch external enclosure. Now normally this one alone will be enough. However, it is recommended that you use both of these when using this 2.5 inch external enclosure. What's included in the 3.5 inch external enclosure are 4 screws, 2 cables, one for the USB connection, one for the FireWire connection, also an AC power adapter, the user's manual, a CD with drivers, and the enclosure. The 2.5 inch hard drive enclosure is all aluminum, and as you can see, it is very, very small. The connections that you need to make are right here. Here is the USB power connection, the USB data connection, and here's an LED that will show power as well as hard drive activity. The 3.5 inch hard drive external enclosure is all aluminum on the outside, and it also has some plastic parts here just to accent the look. It also has a plastic interior. Now at the front bottom right is an LED which will show power as well as hard drive activity. And at the back, you've got 2 FireWire connections, 1 USB connection, a power connection, and an on-off switch. Installation of a 2.5 inch hard drive in this enclosure is very simple. But before I install this, let me show you the differences between a 3.5 inch and a 2.5 inch hard drive. Now, a 2.5 inch hard drive looks like this. A 3.5 inch hard drive looks like this. Quite a size difference. Of course, these are normally installed in notebooks or laptops. First of all, remove 2 screws on either side at the back. Then slip the hard drive on like so. Then place it back in carefully and tighten those 2 screws back in, and installation is complete. Before I get on to installation of a 3.5 inch hard drive in this enclosure, I want to show you the inside. And you just got to unscrew 2 screws here at the back and pull it out. Now you can see it has a fan right here. This fan is actually very quiet. I'll just demonstrate that in a second. But it also has an adjustable power connection right here. There's a screw down right here where you can adjust it. So you can just loosen it. I'll just show you how this works. Loosen that, and then you can just shift this back and forth to get the connection here, the power connection to the hard drive to align correctly. Just place the hard drive on top like so, and just push it right back in to the unit like this. Now also remember to use those 4 screws to attach the hard drive. And finally, take this, slip it in like so, and fasten these 2 screws, and then of course make all the appropriate connections. Next, have a listen to how loud the fan is. Both of these enclosures really offer convenience and performance. Now the 2.5 inch only is available with USB 2. The 3.5 inch you can get with FireWire, USB 2, as well as serial ATA. Overall, these products are very convenient, and it makes transporting data very simple. Overall, they are kick-ass. Again, my name is Rodney Reynolds, and this has been another video review. Be sure to check back very soon. I will have a brand new one for you then. Also pop into my website at www.3dgameman.com, and while you're there, you can go into the forums and register. And remember, registration is completely free. Also keep in mind you can find out a lot more on these products in the forum. And as a final note, if you love watching my video reviews, please help support 3dgameman.com. Until the next time, take care.